Hi guys. Today I'm going to show you a very simple setup, and I'm shooting a person in my studio with one light. The thing is, you'd be surprised on how far you can go with only one light. Yes, you might need some reflectors or stuff, something to bounce the light to fill the shadow side or something like that. But one light is sufficient in many things. But now, let's call in our model and set up a one light shoot. So, a very simple one light setup. I have a softbox on if you have something different, if you have an octopus, if you have an umbrella, if you have just a regular flash with some modifiers, it can be a scrim or whatever. You just need one directional light and a model. So I placed it here, and let's see. We shoot, and it is at that angle. It's basically it's almost at 45 degrees. It's tilting a little bit down. It creates a beautiful light. But sometimes with one light setups, as you can see, the shadows, her shadow side is a little bit too dark, especially for females. For male, I would even go more to the side and keep the dark shadows on the other side, on the shadow. But I don't find it, well, usually this is not what female wants. From my experience with photo shoots, they don't want that. They want a little bit more fill. So we're still using one light, but we just use a reflector. Now, this might look more expensive than it actually is. It's just a foam board. You know, it's a building material. It costs very little, and it's very nice to because it's white on one side, and you can paint the other side black when you need that. Why do you need that? I'm going to show you that in another video, but this is now a reflector, so it reflects the light from this light on and reflects the light on her other side. I usually prefer to do this rather than having two lights like this, because with two lights, I get two cat's lights in the eyes. I don't like that. I find it weird. And also, if I'm doing whole body, I get two directions shadows. I get shadows everywhere. That just doesn't look nice. So this is better. So let's see. Here. Now I have, you can see the difference here and here. And then you just control how much. If you find this a little bit too much, you just move it away a little bit, not too far. And we see how that goes. And then if you want more, you can just take it a little bit closer to her. Just about the distance from the model to the reflector, model to the light, and there's no right or wrong here. There's nothing. I'll say to you that you will just go here and just master this by watching this video. What you need to do is set up and try it. Try it. Also, don't forget to try, like, what happens if the light, if I move the reflector like this, and okay, let's see. I'm gonna take a shot like this. Okay, pretty similar shot we have. So what happens? Because now she's getting all the light. She's getting the center of the soft top basically. What happens, for example, if I feather the light a little bit? I'm just using a tiny bit of the light. The light on her light side becomes smoother. It's feathered. So if I do a little bit more, like this, you can see it changes a lot. It's more gradient. It's not as sharp. Let us put it completely back again. More contrast because she's receiving more light, more full light, not just feathered the edge of the light. So this is what I suggest you do before you add a lot of studio light. Master using one light and reflectors. If you don't have access to a big reflectors like this, it's Home Depot or whatever the store like this name in your area, you can just use a small reflector you can buy in any camera store. It's not expensive. At least it's way less expensive than another light. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.